Our top story, State Representative Leo Berman speaks exclusively with CBS 19 tonight. He discusses being diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
With 22 years in the Army under his belt, he's no stranger to putting up a good fight, and this is a war against cancer. He says he plans on winning. CBS 19's Dana Hughey sat down with Representative Berman to find out the latest on his health and how he hopes his diagnosis could help other veterans.
One chemotherapy treatment down.
So far, so good.
And 5 more to go. State Representative Leo Berman says he's not letting his battle against non-Hodgkin's lymphoma slow him down much.
The only difference you'll see in me now is my hat, and I'm not going to take it off because I'm completely bald.
He's lost his hair, but he says he's only begun his fight.
They say this disease that I have, this non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, is not only treatable, but it's curable as well.
Berman says he feels good and wasn't rattled by the diagnosis.
It wasn't scary because I finally got a diagnosis of what was making me sick.
He credits his doctors at Mother Francis with saving his life.
By the time I was diagnosed and came in, my blood pressure was down, my kidney functions were bad. And before they could actually start working on the cancer that I had, they had to heal my body first. And they did that very well.
Now he wants other Vietnam veterans to know his cancer is one of many that could be the result of his 22-year career in the Army and exposure to Agent Orange.
It's about them knowing that there is an Agent Orange list. If they were on the ground in Vietnam, they should be on that list, because if they do get any of the cancers recognized in that Agent Orange review, they can get help from the military.
As for the District 6 seat race, Berman says he feels capable of serving, despite the cancer.
I'm doing it right now. I am. I'm answering my calls, I'm working with my constituents, and I'm running a campaign at the same time.
But Berman says that re-election is up to the Lord and his constituents.
There's a lot of things on my agenda, and one of them has to do with illegal aliens, and there's a few bills I still will file.
Until then, Berman is relying on the well wishes of many East Texans.
Support has been enormous, really. I've got baskets of letters and cards in the legislature, whether you're Democrat or Republican. It's like one big family.
And there's his wife, Lou Ann.
I couldn't do without her.
Berman says with Lou Ann by his side, he'll beat his cancer the way Lou Ann beat hers. Dana Hughey, KYTX, CBS 19 News.
Representative Berman is also going to exercise classes each week to help him handle the treatments better.
He should be finished with all his chemo treatments, he says, before the May primary. He's facing off against Matt Schaefer for the District 6 seat.